Good afternoon and welcome Machinist Union members and our allies in the labor movement. This is your weekly 141 report, and I'm your host, Dave Lehive, a communications representative for District Lodge 141. Our report this week will focus on 141's communications, as I have a conversation with District Lodge 141's newest member to the communications department, Brian Vega. Join us as we discuss his history and the role he'll play in this vital department. All of this and more as our 141 report starts now. Hey, brother Brian, welcome to the 141 report.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hey, it's great to have you on the show, and welcome to District Lodge 141.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, good. So, brother Brian, we want to learn about you. So, as we begin this week's report, why don't you start out by telling the viewers some history about yourself? When did you get hired in the airline industry, and the position you currently hold? And what's your background working with the machinist union?
So I started with United Airlines in 2008, and I worked for the security department at SFO, the small group that we do have. And as far as with the union, I was a shop steward back in 2010, 2011 for a short time. And then I removed myself from that position to further myself in the security department. And I've been with the security department ever since.
So, brother Brian, the 141 report just did a report about your department like 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
It just really great timing. Your security guard is a main job, but I understand that you have a side passion of photography and videography. So can you tell our viewers about your work?
Yeah. So I've always had an interest for photography, and luckily I was one of the lucky students where I had photography as an elective ever since sixth grade. I loved it so much. I did it sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade. Then I got to high school and I figured I can do another 4 years. So I did another 4 years of photography, and it came naturally easy to me. Once I was done with high school, I actually went to college for it. And I did another 4 years in college of photography and just, mastering the craft and learning as much as I could about the craft.
Okay. All right. So you have that college background experience, which that's always a good thing to have.
Thank you.
So what area of media do you enjoy the most, and why?
So I do video, but I love the photography. Just it's something that resonated with me ever since sixth grade. When I naturally picked up a camera, everything was still film, so digital wasn't even in my bracket because it was so expensive at the time. So just the whole process with the film is what really caught my attention. So I think the photography is my number one go-to.
So let's talk about your photography and your videography. What types of material have you done to give you the experience that you need to be a communications representative for District 141?
So with a lot of my work, I was very fortunate very early on to have high-end clientele in my photography, my small business that I did have. So I worked with a lot of A-list celebrities, and with that being said, I ran a lot of their social media platforms beforehand when social media was barely coming up into being an important part of communicating with either fans or employees or getting important information out. So that's where I started as far as that. And then as time passed on, you saw how important social media is to a business, to a small business, to a large business, to put out information, for everyone to hear and see. Because now, if you really think about it, almost 80% of world's population has one form of social media or another.
Yeah, it's
And
like
that's how we get the information.
yeah, like 4 billion people on the planet are on one social
Exactly.
media platform or another.
One way or another.
So what platforms are you currently using right now?
You know what? I have to use them all, unfortunately. So well, not unfortunately, but I use them all. So I have Twitter, I have a Facebook, I have an Instagram, I have a YouTube channel that does pretty well. Um, so you have to be diverse in everything.
Right, exactly. And that comes in really handy because, working with District 141, we do use several different social media platforms, which you will be helping us out on. So that's actually great information.
Correct.
So are you looking towards being a part of the District 141 Communications Department?
I'm excited. I'm excited. I really am. I think it's going to be a great fit because everyone that I've met so far is very friendly, very nice, and very outgoing. And my work has been um, shown to several people, and they like what they see. And that's what I'm most excited about to see how other people react to the work, and just my passion is to take photographs and just to see how the people react. And what better way to show our union members and brothers, sisters at work, So I think it'll be a great fit.
So you don't officially start until April 1st. So you're basically like in a training phase, would you consider right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're working with Eric and myself, and we're trying to get you up to speed. Have you met any of the officers yet from District 141?
I met a handful. I actually got to meet Mr. Mike Klemm as well. Very nice gentleman. The first time I ever met him face to face, so it was a great opportunity and a pleasure meeting the gentleman.
Yeah, he's great to work for. You're gonna enjoy
Definitely,
that.
definitely. So far, everything's great, and I can't. From the interactions I've had with them, everything's been perfect.
Yeah, okay. So you're looking towards getting out in the field and meeting the members and stuff, and you know, uh,
Exactly. I can't wait to be out there to meet the members and socialize with everybody, and just to see how they interact, and how see how they work, and just be out there with them.
that's great. That's great. Um, So, brother, listen, we're getting kind of close to finishing up this report. So I always like to give an opportunity for our guests to make comment on anything that might be on their mind before they finish the report. Would there be anything that you want to say?
You know what? I'm not too sure, but just the only thing I can say is if you see me on the floor, come say hello, introduce yourself, and vice versa. If you have any questions or comments, you can always follow me on my social media, Brian Vega. And yeah, let's get to work, and let's have our union brothers and sisters out there getting recognition and showing what do we actually do.
Well, brother, the district is very lucky to have a person with your skills joining the team as a member of the 141 Communications Department. I want to congratulate you on your appointment and welcome you officially to 141.
I greatly appreciate it. I'm actually excited to be working for President Mike Klemm and the whole executive board and the whole entire membership of District 141. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm ready to get out there and work.
Good stuff, brother. Thanks for coming on. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, before we close out, we want to remind our 141 members that District 141's Adolph Stutz 2022 Scholarship Contest is currently running, and we are asking District 141 members and family to participate by submitting an essay. All the details can be found on the website iam141.org. We have a 2-page PDF that explains all the rules and an attached entry form. So get those entries in. This wraps up this week's 141 report. Everyone stay safe and healthy and have a great weekend. Bye for now.